Hola familia, this week we are going to go over a project that I was thinking about to do for a long time, and I didn't do it on my previous workshop, but in this one it's going to work. It's a camera arm, and I'm going to do it in two parts because the first one is going to be for the arm itself, and the second one for the rails I put on the ceiling to kind of move the arm all around the shop, so it's going to be even more convenient to can record every angle and every machine, not just a lathe. I hope you like it, and let's go to do it. Well, we are going to begin to cut in length. At the beginning I decided 3 feet long for each piece of the arm, but then I realized that that is too much, so I cut it into 2 foot length. This is nothing fancy, it's a free design, so you can cut it. This is it's a matter of what do you need on your workshop. So I'm gonna make the first joint from the base from plywood, and then all the rest is made by 1x2s. The base is gonna be 1 foot by 1 foot square, and what I did was to use set up some stop blocks on the drill press to make accurate holes and all in the same position, so that is gonna make my life much easier, right? And actually doing that way is really fast. You can repeat the holes once and once again very quickly. And then the same process is gonna apply for the plywood parts that I'm gonna attach to the base. It's just a matter of reset the stop blocks, and that's it. Once we have everything, this step is not needed, but once you do something, why don't make it also pretty? So I'm gonna sand all the corners and run all the ends to make it more pleasant to see to the side or whatever. I'm using this small belt and disc sander that I have for a long time, and I usually don't use it a lot, but in this case it's been very, very helpful. And also attaching a vacuum to it keeps my workspace clean. Now, using scraps of 1x2s, I can measure perfectly the size of where the pieces are going to be attached, and I'm going to use cyanoacrylate with screws. In this case, the cyanoacrylate is just because it's going to be faster. It's strong enough and it's going to be faster, so I'm going to use one of the bolts that I'm going to be using later and attach it, everything, clamp it, everything, so it's going to be in place. And then you apply the cyanoacrylate in one side and the activator in the other, and this is almost instantly. Now countersink the holes, and that's it. Okay, here we go. Now it's all about I'm gonna make the knobs myself because we can save a couple of bucks here. I'm using a chrome drill bit, cut some holes, and then make the center hole a little bit bigger to fit the nuts, and that's it. It's very, very easy and very, very cheap because you can use any scrap you have around. And once you have this, just a little bit of sanding, of course, like always, and we are ready to mount the whole arm together. Something that I didn't record on the video is that later I will add some elastic bands to help the arm to be steady when you extend it. Here is a little bit of sanding and
just mounting. The elastic system is up to you. I mean, it's depending on what you need, the weight of your camera, the length of your arms. Maybe you need it or maybe not. And this is a Lazy Susan bearing that I bought in Klingsport, and actually was surprised because the small ones cost $6.95. This cost $8.95. $2 difference, and this is intended to be for 500 pounds. So you can imagine it's strong enough. The way to mount it is just make a hole in the base, and it's gonna, it's gonna allow you to put all your screws through the base and close it. Now it's just all a matter of just mount your pieces. It's a very easy process, so I think don't need any explanation about it. I use threaded rod here, cyanochrate in one side, and then just cut it in length, attach the knobs, and we are good to go. I designed it with 3 pieces attached to the base, and then 2 pieces on the middle and just 1 piece on the top, because decrease the weight, and it makes less bulky, and possibly, I mean, it's working perfectly fine. So I think this is a good design. Of course, it's not the only one, but this one works perfectly fine. And these regular bolts have a square part, so when you tied it, it bites the wood and will not move anywhere. So here's the camera mount. I'm using an old one, just adapted to here, and it works perfectly fine. Here you can see all the possibilities you have. You can turn around 360 and extend it over 6 feet. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if anybody wants some help and can help the channel, the Patreon button is down below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the second part.